On Saturday night, Channel 5 viewers were treated to an insight into Ken Dodd's 30 funniest moments, which took a look back at his successful comedy career. After staying loyal to his Liverpudlian roots and not packing up his act to go find fame elsewhere, many petitioned for Ken to receive his knighthood, which he finally received in 2017. During the episode, writer Caroline Frost explained, somewhat unusually among really well-established and celebrated comedians in this country, Ken Dodd had to wait an enormously long time before he got his knighthood, which ended up being a huge petition to get him his knighthood. Poet and Doddy fan, Roger McGough added, "I was part of the petition to raise awareness and I wrote a poem." The poetic plea from Roger meant that fans' prayers were answered and the Liverpool hero became a Knight of the Realm at the age of 89. Caroline continued, "I think it is quite telling that for Ken Dodd, relatively speaking, he was quite restrained. He started messing around almost inevitably with the boom, he can't help himself, the boom that the cameraman was holding becomes his tickling stick." Doddy biographer, Louise Barge praised, "It was tremendously overdue when Ken Dodd got his knighthood. I think that it was quite sweet that when he married Anne she would become Lady Dodd." Ken was born in Liverpool and was praised for continuing his fame and successful career in his hometown, unlike many others who had moved away to find higher success. Friend Michael Billington slammed others who had felt the need to move away from Liverpool and expressed, "I think I became fully aware of Ken and Liverpool, just after his 90th birthday. I went to have lunch with him and Ken was stopped by about 5 people between getting out of the car and reaching the restaurant. And for every single person, he had a word to say. Most people if they are born in the city often want to go away because they equate success with somewhere else, whether that is London or New York. Ken, however successful and popular he was, always wanted to be at home in Liverpool." Ken was thrilled to have Anne by his side when he received his knighthood, and finally made his wish of making her lady come true. However, the pair who were together for 40 years, only married 2 days before his death in 2018, aged 90. Speaking about their wedding at the time, his publicist Robert Holmes said, "Ken wanted to make her Lady Anne at last, before he left her. When Ken came out of hospital he was still very frail and I think he knew he was going, despite all the typically upbeat talk about getting back on stage." When they got home to Naughty Ash he asked Anne to marry him. They'd talked about it before, obviously, they'd been engaged for 40 years. But she was still surprised, although she said yes immediately. Ken was in bed, too frail to get up, but he spoke beautifully to say his vows. Anne said she was so very proud of him because he was terribly poorly. Paying tribute to him following his death, Lady Anne Dodd said, "I have lost a most wonderful husband. He lived to perfect his art and entertain his live and adoring audiences. I've been overwhelmed by the love and affection which I've already received from dear friends and the public." Ken Dodd, 30 Funniest Moments is available to watch on My5.